Hey, good evening, you guys. Good afternoon, wherever you are. This is a new episode of Sex, Love, and Tea. My name is London, and today's topic will be grief, the different stages. So, yeah, you already know what to do. Let's dive in. So, today I wanted to talk a little bit about grief because at the very moment, me and my siblings recently lost our mother. And Sunday will make it 6 months. So I just needed to sit down and collect my thoughts a little bit and do a little bit of research and because somebody else that lost a parent may know how to help you in ways that you don't know how to help yourself. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to dive in and we're going to talk about 5 stages to grief. And let's just vibe and let's just get into these stages. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, one will be denial. Denial is difficulty accepting the loss, feeling numb or in shock. So we're gonna run that back. Denial, difficulty accepting the loss, feeling numb or in shock. Because in a way, I feel like even though it's been 6 months, I think that I'm still a little bit in shock. I just feel like it didn't really settle in with me. Like I feel as though it's going to be something down the line that I'm gonna really need my mom for, and that's when it's going to click. Like I don't have my mom anymore. My mom is not physically on the earth anymore with me and my siblings. Like so, I think that's when it will be um more so real to me because at the time I am numb and I am in shock because this is not something that me or my siblings would have ever expected, especially not this early in our lives. Like my mom was only 51. Like so yes, that's a big situation to be dealing with and my thing on denial it's like it's so hard to accept the fact and the situation and everything that comes with that. So you just sit back and you try to think, what if I could do this? What if I could have did that? I should have did this. I'm sorry I did that. And then you just in denial, like because your mind is racing and now you just thinking about that constantly. Like it's a never ending story. And can't nobody tell you when to be okay, when not to be okay, when to cry, when not cry. Like it's on your time and your time alone. Take your time. So two, anger. Woo! Anger. Frustration or anger directed at oneself, others, or the situation. So again, anger, frustration, or anger directed at oneself, others, or the situation. So I become very frustrated with like after my mom passed, it was around the way, it was just so much he say, she say, oh your mom got shot, your mom got stabbed, blah 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 blah. And you get frustrated because one, my mom is gone and two, I'm still grieving, and three, y'all spreading all of these lies and making it situations that is not that situation. And I just think that that was very disrespectful when it comes to me and my siblings. Because if you respected us, then you're not gonna walk around worried about how my mom passed or anything like that. You're gonna be worried about where you can support us. How can you help us get through this process? Because there's no getting through it, but it is coping with it. So, yes, and at times I get frustrated with myself because I think like if I would have did certain things differently, my mom would be here. So I pointed a lot of blame to me, and yeah, that is definitely a factor. When you angry, you get frustrated, and you're not thinking at the time. You're just worried about the situation that made you angry, and you're going off of that. And there's nothing anybody could do at that particular time, like me. There's nothing that nobody could do to calm me down when I'm in that mood of being frustrated and so angry to the point that I just black out. So yeah, I totally get that. So moving on, three, bargaining. Trying to make deals or find ways to reverse or lessen the law. So let's run that back. Bargaining, trying to make deals or find ways to reverse or lessen the law. Meaning you're trying to understand and you're trying to find ways to downplay, like, um, well, like me, I would say, well, I am happy that she don't have to stress no more. She's not sick from nothing no more. She don't have to worry about these people talking about her no more or anything like that. And that's lessening that loss because I'm trying to make excuses for her passing and trying to make them positive. So there's no way to lessen a law. I mean, a loss. I'm sorry. That was pretty funny, but I'm gonna give y'all a kiss on it. So again, you have to you have to find the core, even though you know the core is you just lost your mother, but how can you find ways to cope? What are you doing to cope with it? And I'm actually talking to myself as well because what am I doing to cope with it? And at the moment, I'm actually still numb. And I think my way of coping with it is to stay busy. Like I have a cleaning company, just started I got my cleaning website now, my podcast, and now my styling company. Like I'm just trying to stay busy, but I have to also remember not to work myself to the ground. Like, but I just need to have something in the way to block me from thinking about that situation with my mom, finding her, all of that. So with me doing that, I try to work as much as possible. I try to do things as much as possible, go out with my significant other, do things with my siblings, my family, or just work and my best friends. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I try to keep it at a minimum. And I try to get through and get over certain situations. So yeah, that's just how it come. Unfortunately, we have to find ways to cope with it. Unfortunately, we have to deal with it. Unfortunately, it's part of life. Unfortunately, we will never see them physically again. Like, so it's a lot of unfortunate in there. You get what I'm saying? So one of the biggest ones that I think is one of my biggest stages and one of the hardest stages, and that stage is four, depression. The deep sadness, regret, or withdrawal as the reality sets in. Let me run that back. Depression, deep sadness, regret, or withdrawal as the reality sets in. And I feel that so much because I'm so sick and withdrawal every day, every hour, every minute, every second of the day, each day that go by. I'm withdrawing from hearing my mom's voice. I'm withdrawing from feeling her energy. I'm withdrawing from seeing that beautiful smile. I'm withdrawing from hearing her say, son. I'm withdrawing from being able to say, mom, hey, mom, hi, mom, I love you, mom. Like, I'm withdrawing from that. Like, I'm sick. I'm sick. Like, there's nothing I could do, nothing I could say, no different actions or anything like that that can change the course of time or anything in that matter. So yeah, at the moment I am going through withdrawal. I am dealing with regret. I am sad, deep sadness. Like if anybody know my mom and how her relationship was with her children, then you know this hit different. Like, yeah, we all got parents and stuff like that, but most of us is have a better relationship than the other with one of our parents. And for us, that was our mother. We had that tight bond with our mother like that. And our mother was our father as well. So, she was our everything. She had the answers to almost everything. She had something to fix everything. Like it could be a little nugget or something to block a little teeny hole or something like that. And she had it. Like she had it. She had it and she made life so much easier because when you're young, you can't get your way all the time. So when you don't get your way, you be mumbling and whispering under your breath, like I can't wait till I be grown. I can't wait to be grown. Oh, when I grow up, blah 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 blah. Nah, nah, man. I wish I can reset time. I wish I would be able to be young again, a kid again, even teenage years. I wish, I wish I can go back that way. But depression right now is really kicking my ass. Depression is and see, I come out every day, like outside, store, program, work, all that, et cetera, et cetera. And as you can see, I throw that shit on. But behind all of this, I'm broken. I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm mad. Like every emotion in the book is playing its part in my head. Every emotion. When I say every emotion, I'm dealing with every type of emotion. And it's so hard. But the thing about it is, you got to be strong for others. You got to be strong for your siblings. You got to be strong for your children. Like, and this is what I tell myself every day. Like, my mom wouldn't have wanted me to drop everything and start getting high again. Like seven years of recovery just going down. Like my mom would be pissed over that. So I couldn't. I never could fathom the thought of losing my mother, but when it happened, something jumped into me like you got to put your big boy pants on. and you gotta do to do. Like it's time for you to get up and take care of your life. Do what you gotta do to get moving in your life. And that's what I've been trying to do. I just been trying to work at it some way, somehow. I just been trying. I've been trying. So last but not least, 5, acceptance. Coming to terms with the laws and finding a way forward. Let's run that back one more time. Acceptance. Coming to terms with the laws and finding a way forward. That's a hard thing to do. I'm just going to be completely honest. That is really a hard thing to do. For you to come to terms that your mother passed suddenly at the age of 51, very young. Yeah, that's hard to just walk away from and just move on. I know life's still lifing, but it's not that easy when it comes to me and my siblings. We were tight with our mom. She was our everything. We was her everything. So it's a different kind of feeling. It's nothing that you could run away from or anything like that. And that's what I mean as in coping. You're going to have to find some type of way to cope with that situation. You're going to have to find some way because you still have to live the rest of your life. My mom is sleeping peacefully, but I'm still here stressing and depressed and sick and all of that, you know? So it's nothing that you could run from, and you will eventually have to come to terms of that loss, and you will eventually have to find a way. Let me be the one to tell you, I'm not gonna lie, it is not an easy go round. It's the up and down roller coaster every day, all day, constantly. And if you was in my shoes and you found your mom the way that you found her, then yeah, it's like 10 times more. So I wanted to reach out and share these different stages because as the days go on, more and more people are losing people every day, all day. Somebody's getting killed, dying, or whatever the case may be. It's just it's an ongoing thing, and I need people to know that there are stages to grief, and I want people to know take your time. Don't let nobody tell you, "Oh, you still not over there? You still crying about this?" Nah, it ain't going to rock that way. Like take your time, do what you got to do. Find your own ways to cope with the loss of your loved one. It's not easy. It's not easy at all, but you will find ways to be comfortable with losing that person. You will find some comfort some way, somehow. And one of my comforts is having my support team, my best friends and my siblings, my aunt, my cousin. Like, yeah, my support team is efficient. And that's part of the reason why I keep going every day. Because I have a support team that's not going to let me just get up and just throw everything away that I worked so hard for. That's not going to happen. So everyone experiences grief differently. In these stages may not occur in order or the same way for everyone. If you need support, consider reaching out to a mental health professional or counselor. If you need help, the first step really is reaching out for help. Again, this is not an easy process. This is not anything that I wish on my worst enemy. Losing a mother is not a game to play at all, especially again, if you had the relationship that me and my siblings had with our mother. So, yeah, I just had to share this because I want people to understand that it is help out there. It is ways to cope with it. It is ways to get better. You can find it within yourself. Dig deep in yourself, and you will get the strength to be able to cope with the death of your loved one. It's never too late to start asking for help, start getting help. Because you never know. You could be helping somebody else just from you going and reaching out for that help. Oh, I reached out for help. Oh my God, how did they do? Well, it was a good thing, blah, 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 blah. I think you should go. And boom, there you go. You done told somebody. So it helps. Everyone helps another person. And speaking of that, I'm creating a Facebook group, and the group is going to be based off of people that lost their mothers and fathers. Basically, more so mothers because that's where I'm at. But yes, I'm creating that group because you just never know how you can help somebody else in their grief and how I may be able to help you in your grief. Like certain things we can help and share with each other that will help someone else in the future. So that's the end of this episode, you guys. Please, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, and so many more platforms where you find your friendly neighborhood podcast. I bet you I'm there. So yeah, again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And one thing I gotta let you guys know, if you haven't already seen the coming soon, yes, I am now selling merch. Yes, yes, yes. We have merch for the podcast. And if you click the link below, you will be taken right there. We'll put them orders in. We'll put them orders in. Right now, I don't have a website for my podcast, but you can actually hit me up on Instagram. Well, hit us up on Instagram at Sex Love and Tea, and make sure you email or DM and let us know what your sizes is, what color, or which one. We have T-shirts, we have hoodies, and we have coffee mugs at the moment. We will be getting a lot of other stuff like hats and so much other stuff that people use and on a daily, day-to-day basis. So yeah, make sure you guys start getting in that DM and ordering this merchant. Let's get this merchant out there. Let's dive in. That's it, you guys. Bye bye.